Following the confirmation of 5 new COVID-19 cases in the border district of Rusizi, residents have expressed mixed reactions. Some are anxious, while others are upbeat that with extra supervision and vigilance, they will be able to contain further spread of the virus.
Some people have been doubting the catastrophic impact of coronavirus, but now we can see how serious the virus is. We need to pay extra precaution to the measures put in place by the government and, if possible, increase the number of people being tested.
We are a bit nervous. I'm a motor taxi operator and I was ready to resume work, but I was disappointed to learn about the new decision. But we need to understand that the decision is for our own good.
It has brought everything back to ground zero for some of us. People are excited about the resumption of movements between provinces and Kigali, but everyone is disappointed. We need to pay attention to the guidelines to recover from this virus.
Dr. Daniel Ngamije, the Minister of Health, says that the 5 new patients which were identified in Rusizi are under treatment in isolation. He also noted that contacts of the confirmed patients are being traced. We know the kind of business they do. We know their contacts. Tracing and supervisions are still ongoing. We cannot describe it as community infection. We have all the information needed on new patients. Besides contact tracing, the government of Rwanda has placed Rusizi under extra supervision to avoid more infections.
The virus is still active, and we call upon the public to continue obeying existing measures such as wearing face masks, practicing social distancing, and that has also resulted into suspending inter-province movements. To
contain the spread of the virus, movements between provinces and Kigali City, which were expected to resume on June 1st, as well as taxi motors, were all suspended until further notice. The cabinet is expected to announce new COVID-19 guidelines on June 2nd. Under the new initiatives, the government has dispatched additional medical workers to Rusizi to assist the existing team in management of COVID-19. Hatangimana Samuel, the chairperson of Muhanga Taxi Park, spoke to us about their new measures to mitigate the spread of the virus in the taxi park. We've put water taps at every gate of the park for people to wash their hands, and wearing face masks is mandatory. Authorities have warned people against unnecessary movement to avoid a new wave of coronavirus infections. This disease is very infectious. A person can easily get infected by touching something that has been touched by a carrier or through the air. That's why we urge the public, especially traders and people along the borders, to avoid unnecessary movements until the virus has been controlled. Professor Anastasia Shaka, the Minister of Local Government, noted that precautionary measures need to be strictly observed by the public from all parts of the country.
Everyone must know that it is their duty to protect themselves, their families, and the nation from the virus. We call upon the grassroots leaders to ensure that the public continue to obey existing measures. If necessary, let's punish everyone who do not adhere to the COVID-19 preventive measures.
Authorities have also urged the public to be responsible for the people around them and ensure that everyone adheres to COVID-19 precautionary measures such as social distancing, wearing face masks properly all the time.